Yes, and today we're talking about cheating on men. Why is it that men get so upset when they are cheated on, yet they're the ones who are the biggest cheaters?
Double standards.
Discuss. 10 marks. Actually 20.
50. Well, double standards. First off, let's look at the way animals behave, even in the male, like the male, you know, in a kingdom where it's just animals. Animal, like male, zita fight other males, mpaka zirulio your kingdom, right? So it's the same instinct when it comes to men. As much as tunaongeanga about cheating and even women do it, it's been known for the longest time that it was a male game. Men have been the ones to have, actually, yao ndo wamefanya mademo wakwe hivi, by the way, because they were doing these things, right? So they know when it comes to cheating, especially in women, they know it's an emotional roller coaster for sure. So they know for a woman to actually cheat, it's not for nonsense. Yeah, jaka tu akasema, oh my God, I like her body. She looks nice. Because them, it's different, you know. Them, whatever they look at, they are visual creatures. Whatever they see, ni hiyo tu, and then ata kesho, ata kumbuki jina yako, ata utakutana na there's a friend of mine. Yeah, there's a friend of mine mwenye aliniambia walikutana and na some chick, na hiyo chick anaanza kumkatia tena mwambia guy, kwani unijui? So these are men, they do this. But now when it comes to the woman, akona reason. So of course inamhata, anajua huyo dem akufanya hiyo kitu. 2, anajua cheki, maybe by the way I am here because I want, you know. So for them to get over that feeling of betrayal, it's really very hard, and it's statistically proven that actually 7 out of 10 relationships where men actually women cheated, they never like flourish ever. Imeisha hivyo, even though relationship inaisha. Yes,
they don't want to move on. I mean, they don't want to go back to the other relationship,
because unajua pia unasikia details. They even want details. When you compare dem akichitiwa on, hataki kujua details. So dem
anataka
okay, what really did you love her? But Charlie anataka, how did he touch you? They want details. Why?
Because I've said this and I will say it again. Men have very small egos, okay? I still fail to understand why they are called the stronger sex, because they are very weak emotionally. Those guys can't believe. Yani, even though they've stepped out on you how many times, you know, they even want to go out there and brag and like, yeah, my woman is so faithful. You know, she would never cheat on me. Mind you, you've cheated on her 5, 6, 7 times or however many times. You can't believe. You start, because men, if their egos are bruised, they think they are the problem. They're saying, Ama, it's because I don't love her right. Ama, is it because I don't touch her right? Ama, is it because their egos are very fragile? That's I honestly think that's the only reason they're hurt. Because men get hurt by like literally everything, man. There's someone who told me this thing about men only get heartbroken once. Like once their heart is broken, even those other relationships, they won't let it get to that point. So it's just because of their egos, man.
I feel like people need to start talking about the issues that they have, especially men, because you see, at the end of the day, when you feel bad because your woman decides to step out, a woman first doesn't step out, I'ma go and cheat from nowhere. Like ataka, ataanza kuifikiria aseme, should I do you the way you do me?
You know?
Should I? Unaget, itakuwa tu a lot of should I's. How many times have I forgiven him? But it's still doing the same thing. And by the time a woman decides to step out, inakuanga ni ile nimechoka, nimefika mwisho, I no longer want to take part in solving this issue. I'm not getting to understand you anymore, or thinking of whether I should forgive you or not. So I'm not advocating for anyone to cheat or step out. It's good for you to be faithful to the one person that you're with. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing new yenye utapatana nayo huko hivyo nje. Ni body shape itakuwa tofauti, edhi kwa kitu kapienga, katikati, kapo in between, na ile yenye imejaa kujaa. So either way, it's still the same thing you get out there. But I'm like, if your woman doesn't give you a reason as to why you should cheat on her, or your man doesn't give you a reason as to why you should cheat on him, why do you choose to go and cheat? I'm like, kula na macho kwa unataka. Na kasi hivyo, remove your eyes. Hata Bible ilisema ukiona utafanya dhambi juu ya macho, remove those eyes. If your hands feel like they need to touch someone, cut them. Because it's not normal. As in, it's not normal. Because you'll start lasting people. Then akatu mtu akipita like, ooh, usha picture what you have to do. There's a difference between you kutamani mse
and you going through with it,
taking action in making sure you have that person. So it's okay. You can, you know, I don't know, that thing which you do after umetamani mtu na umemkula na macho, but you can get back from that and it can still save your marriage. But once you start, you know, kufanya na kufikiria na kutenda, it becomes a whole cycle. Then some habits, once you start them, it's hard
You
for you
can't
to
stop,
stop.
yeah.
And sometimes there's no even going back.
That's
And
true.
remember, either way, you can just go and cheat once, just for a few minutes of gratification. And what happens? Uget ugonjwa.
Maze.
Wende home upeleke bibi yako.
Maze.
Ulete mtoto tena.
Ulete mtoto.
Exactly.
There's so many
So at
things.
the end of the day, there are so many things which can happen just because of hata unaweza kuwa hata si 10 minutes, unaweza kuwa hata ni dakika mbili. 2 minutes can cost you your whole
life, 18 years of
entire
child support.
career. Hata ndio hivyo sasa, ama just it can just lead you to death.
Yeah.
You just never know. So at the end of the day, stick to one. I'm like, we need to normalize one man, one woman. One woman, one man.
And if you want to be polygamous,
Kama
it's
you don't
easy.
want that relationship, you know, do what? Just leave that person in peace. Go and do whatever you want to do. Stay single and mingle.
Yeah.
I also think
Yeah.
we
Or
are
if you want
we
to
are
be
wired.
polygamous, say you want to be polygamous.
From the
Exactly.
word, from the
From the word go.
onset.
Before you put someone in the house and
Yeah.
you're that you're being a polygamous man and you never told me
You
you're
never told me,
considering
exactly.
being polygamous.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true.
Yeah.
Also, I think we are wired very differently. Like how men process things and how women process things. There's even a time you'll even write something on Facebook, and when men talk, unaona like dem na chalia comment unaona hapana, they're two different people. But let us know. 111 444 is our SMS line. We're gonna take a very short commercial break. When we come back, our guest is in studio.